Y'all, this is the kind of Hollywood drama we live for. Kanye West thought he was calling the shots, but Bianca Censori just flipped the script, and now she's walking away with a jaw-dropping $200 million after filing for divorce. For months, people thought Bianca was just another one of Kanye's muses, trapped in his world, controlled by his rules. But now, she's making a power move that no one saw coming. Remember how Kanye dragged Kim Kardashian through the mud during their divorce, calling her a bad mother, mocking her dating life, acting like he was untouchable? Well, now the tables have turned, and let's just say Bianca isn't leaving empty-handed. So, how did Bianca pull off the ultimate plot twist? Was this her plan all along? And how is Kanye reacting to his worst nightmare coming true? Let's get into it. Now let's rewind to early 2023, when Kanye West shocked the world by suddenly marrying Bianca Censori. No engagement, no big announcement, no wedding pictures. One day, he was just married. But here's where things get weird. There was no official marriage certificate, no courthouse records, no legal documents confirming they were actually husband and wife. It was almost like Kanye wanted people to believe they were married without actually making it official. And get this, even their closest family and friends had no idea. Bianca's parents, reportedly blindsided, the Kardashians, they found out the same way we did, through the internet. Kim Kardashian herself was reportedly shocked. Now, let's talk about the timing. Kanye was in the middle of one of the biggest scandals of his career. After making controversial anti-Semitic remarks, he lost brand deals, partnerships, and nearly $1 billion overnight. Adidas, Balenciaga, and even his own lawyers dropped him like a bad habit. His reputation was in shambles. So when Kanye suddenly appeared with a new wife, people started asking questions. Was this real love or just a distraction? And let's be honest, Bianca looked a lot like Kim. The dark hair, the curvy figure, the edgy fashion. Fans couldn't help but wonder, was Bianca just a rebound, a way for Kanye to get back at Kim? Whatever the reason, one thing was clear, this marriage wasn't normal. And now, with Bianca filing for divorce and walking away with $200 million, we have to ask, was this all part of her plan? The moment Bianca Censori became Mrs. West, people started noticing major changes. The confident, independent designer she once was seemed to disappear overnight. In her place was someone who looked like a completely different person, one who seemed to be molded entirely by Kanye. One of the most obvious changes was her fashion. Bianca had always been known for her stylish and creative wardrobe, but once she married Kanye, her outfits took a dramatic turn. She started wearing strange, almost unrecognizable clothing, sheer bodysuits, skin-tight nude ensembles, and experimental, futuristic pieces that barely covered her. Many began to wonder if she was expressing herself or simply wearing whatever Kanye told her to. It was no secret that he had done this before. During his marriage to Kim Kardashian, he had taken full control of her wardrobe, turning her into his personal fashion project. Now, it seemed Bianca was his new canvas. It wasn't just her clothing that changed. Bianca also became noticeably quiet. Once expressive and full of life, she suddenly seemed to fade into the background. Whenever she was seen with Kanye in public, she barely spoke, standing silently behind him. Paparazzi photos showed her looking almost robotic, as if she had been instructed to stay out of the spotlight unless Kanye wanted her there. Even more concerning was how much Kanye reportedly controlled her personal life. Friends of Bianca claimed they had barely seen her since she got married. She had stopped reaching out, stopped going out, and was almost impossible to contact. It was as if she had been cut off from the world. Reports surfaced that Kanye had actively worked to isolate her, ensuring that she had little to no contact with the people who had been closest to her. Her parents were also kept at a distance. Bianca's father, in particular, was said to be furious over the way Kanye treated his daughter. He even confronted Kanye about it, demanding answers. But Kanye had built a protective wall around Bianca, keeping out anyone who might question or interfere with his control. As time went on, their relationship started looking less like a marriage and more like a situation where Kanye dictated everything. But the biggest question remained. How long would Bianca tolerate it before making her move? It wouldn't take long before she finally took control of her own life. And when she did, Kanye never saw it coming. As the months went on, reports of Kanye's erratic behavior became more frequent. Insiders claimed he was growing more paranoid and unpredictable. He was seen lashing out in public, ranting about those who had betrayed him, and making bizarre fashion and business decisions. Some even speculated that he was on the verge of losing complete control of his empire. Fans and Hollywood insiders alike began to worry. Was this the final breaking point for Kanye West? And if so, how much worse could things get? Turns out, much worse, because just when it seemed like Kanye had lost everything, Bianca made her move, and it was a game changer. Fast forward to today, and Kanye is once again making headlines, but not for a comeback. Bianca has reportedly filed for divorce. And the most shocking part? There is no prenup. Kanye, who once controlled everything in their relationship, had apparently overlooked one major detail: protecting his wealth. Now, Bianca is demanding half of his $400 million fortune, a jaw-dropping $200 million payout. The internet exploded with reactions. Some people called Bianca a gold digger, accusing her of playing the long game and waiting for the perfect moment to cash out. Others argued that Kanye had done this to himself. After all, he had entered a legally binding marriage without taking the basic step of securing his finances. Fans quickly pointed out the ironic twist in all of this. When Kanye and Kim Kardashian divorced, he publicly mocked her, calling her a single mom, belittling her love life, and making their breakup as messy as possible. He acted like he had won that battle. But now, the tables had completely turned. For the first time, Kanye was on the receiving end of a divorce that was about to cost him more than just his pride. He was furious, reportedly in total disbelief that Bianca could do this to him. Sources claim he never saw this coming and feels completely blindsided. But was this all part of Bianca's long-term plan? Did she see the writing on the wall early on and wait for the perfect moment to strike? Or was this simply a woman realizing she had had enough of Kanye's control and finally breaking free? Either way, Kanye's nightmare wasn't over yet. Bianca wasn't just leaving, she was taking a fortune with her. Kanye West is now facing his second divorce in less than 4 years, but this one stings more than the first. When Kim Kardashian left, she didn't go after his fortune. She already had her own empire. But Bianca, she's walking away with a massive payday. Sources close to Kanye say he feels completely tricked. He thought he was the one calling the shots in the relationship, but now it looks like Bianca played him at his own game. He ignored all the red flags, rushed into a marriage with no legal protection, and now he's watching $200 million disappear right before his eyes. His reaction has been predictable but chaotic. Rants, public breakdowns, and growing panic over his financial future. Losing nearly $1 billion from his business scandals was bad enough, but this could be the final nail in the coffin for his wealth and legacy. Fans are divided. Some say Kanye brought this on himself, making reckless decisions with both his career and personal life. Others wonder if this divorce will push him even further off the deep end. Will this be the moment that destroys his career for good? Or will he somehow find a way to bounce back? And let's not forget, Bianca is about to become one of the richest ex-wives in Hollywood. Will she take the money and disappear? Or will she use her newfound fame to build her own empire?